Welcome to twoquestions.tv. Today I'm talking about anxiety. Welcome to twoquestions.tv. I'm Susan Baroncini-Moe. I thought today I'd talk a little bit about anxiety. I don't think I've ever really talked about it before. So lately I've had a little anxiety. I have anxiety in general, and lately I've had a little to contend with. For the most part, it's under control. I manage it well, and I'll talk today about a couple of the ways I manage my anxiety. But also, just lately it's been kind of waking me up a little at night. So I thought today I'd talk a little bit about how I've been managing it because it's on my mind. So the first thing is I do exercise, and exercise is proven scientifically again and again to be fantastic for mental health challenges like stress, anxiety, depression, and ADHD. And so exercise in general is really, really good for your mental health. It goes without saying, I think your brain is a part of your body, and if you're exercising your body, you're also doing good things for your brain. And so I'm a big fan of, in general, just exercise as a treatment for anxiety. I also do meditation, and look, I've said before, guys, I don't do it a lot. I do it sometimes. And I do a little every day. And I do that in a number of different forms. So the first thing is I take a little time in the morning for a very brief meditation, 2 to 5 minutes, not a big deal. And then I also do a meditation before bed. Again, 2 to 5 minutes, not a big deal. And those meditations are very simple. They're guided, which I require. I am not a person who could just sit quietly in a room and keep my thoughts focused on the present moment. I am someone whose thoughts will wander a lot, and I need someone on a recording to bring me back. So that's how I do my meditation. I just require a person in my ear. So I have put my little headphones in, and I use an app called Calm, and I'll actually be talking about Calm in a couple of other ways that I use it as well. But Calm has some wonderful meditations of all different kinds to help you manage anxiety, to help you learn to meditate, to help you with sleep, to help you with gratitude, mindfulness, being in the present moment, a lot of different kinds. And they have these really fun, 7-day meditations where they have one every day for a week, or they have 21 day, they have challenges. I really like it. And it really helps me to focus my mind and to help me to kind of corral those anxious thoughts. Another thing that I do is I give my anxiety a name, meaning when I'm feeling particularly anxious, sometimes my anxiety just comes, I have what's called generalized anxiety. So it's just, I could be anxious about everything or anything. I worry a lot. I think a lot. So one of the things that I do is I just give it a name. So I search myself, and if I've got those butterflies in my belly and I'm feeling that, what's going on? I feel really uncomfortable and anxious. If I get that, then I try to search myself and give it a home, meaning what is it? What is it that's causing the anxiety right this minute? Sometimes it's a particular thing. Sometimes it's nothing. Sometimes something's triggered in me, meaning that I have, sort of an old wound from, when I was a little kid or whatever, that is sort of resurfacing, and I have to really go back and go, what is really going on here? What does this remind me of? What is the circumstance that caused this, and when did I start feeling it, and what does it go back to? What's it connected to? So part of it is sort of a self-analysis and naming it. Like, I am afraid because, I am anxious because this thing is causing my anxiety right now. And sometimes it's nothing. Sometimes it's just, I feel anxious today. Anxiety is one of those things like depression. It lies to you. It tells you should be afraid of things that you really shouldn't be afraid of. It's an overdrive of your normal system that makes you alert and aware. And it just happens. It just happens. So in general, I don't hate medication for anxiety. I'm not opposed to it. I think it can be very helpful, and I've actually used it on occasion. My preference, as I said before, my preference is to stay off of medication. So I generally recommend that you exercise first and foremost. Exercise is the one of the best treatments for anxiety in general. Exercise, good nutrition. I actually found when I reduced processed foods and carbs away from my diet, I had so many, and when I say, I mean refined carbs. When I got rid of processed foods and refined carbs, like I took out chips, crackers, like just when I eat more vegetables and fruits, even if those fruits and vegetables are carby fruits and vegetables, it's still a healthier, nutritious lifestyle, nutritious diet. And so when I eat those kinds of foods and I avoid more processed foods like chips and, sweets and refined things, processed things, I find my anxiety really goes down a lot. I also avoid caffeine. As you guys know, I have been avoiding caffeine for a long time. It's good for my tummy. It's good for my rosacea. It's good for my anxiety. It's good for everything. So avoiding caffeine, awesome. Those are most of the things that I do personally to manage anxiety. There are, of course, many other strategies. I'd love to hear yours. Please share them in the comments below. But know this, anxiety is manageable. And in many cases, you can manage it with very simple lifestyle choices. If not, there's no shame in seeking out medical professional help. Remember, I'm a coach, but I'm not an official medical practitioner. So please check with your doctor before you take any of the suggestions that I've given you here today. All right. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.